So my name is Rachel Pedretti, and I am so excited to be here at the Eat for Free Club. This is the first of a 4-week series of calls, and we are going to be teaching you how to eat for free, to get your Isagenix for free. And so for some of you that have got big goals, there is so much more available, but we need to start at the start. So maybe you are a brand new person, you've never tried Isagenix before, and it's been money that's been holding you back. Or maybe you've been using the products for a while, you love them, you want to share them with your friends and your family. Or maybe you have a desire to earn some extra income, to get your Isagenix for free, to earn extra income, maybe pay some bills. Then this call is for you. Now I'm going to be handing this call over to the most incredible, amazing Sarah Whitehead. I've known her for nearly 2 years now. She is phenomenal. She got an incredible transformation with these products. She is a beautiful mom, a beautiful wife, and she was so impacted by her own results that she has gone on to help other people. And she is one of the best people I know to share this with you simply. So Sarah, are you there, my dear?
I sure am. Hello, how are you?
So Sarah, I'm going to be handing it over to you. I'm just going to be sharing my screen right now. I hope that everybody can see. All right.
Amazing. All right. Thanks so much, Rach. All right, we're going slideshow. Awesome. Okay. So welcome everyone. Thank you so much for jumping on the call. I'm really grateful to be able to start off with our week 1 series of the Eat for Free Club. So I really appreciate everyone jumping on, and you know, it's a Monday night. You could be doing something else, but this is phenomenal. So thank you. All right. So why we're doing this. The Eat for Free Club, as Rach mentioned, you know, people love and use the products or want to get started to use the products. And we just want to share with people how you can get your Isagenix products for free and earn those referral rebates. So it's so simple and easy, and we're going to keep it really simple and easy. And I'd just like you to follow through as we do that. We'll ask questions at the end in the chat bar, and throughout you can type any questions. I also encourage you to get a pen and paper, because we're going to be doing a bit of a practical activity throughout the session. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so firstly, we just have to put in a disclaimer. Earnings are typical, different for everyone, and everyone's individual efforts will obviously be different, so earnings will be different. Also, an Isagenix Millionaire definition, which is our own Rachel Pedretti, is a cumulative total of $1 million over the time that you have been with Isagenix. Very important, another thing is our weight loss disclaimer. So you guys, if you are putting up your before and afters and putting any time and weight loss kilos in conjunction with, you need to make sure that we have a weight loss disclaimer, and also our medical and safety disclaimer just for pregnant nursing. And we do recommend you consult a doctor before using these products if you have any concerns. All right, next one. Okay, so what we will be covering today. So what we're going to be covering is how to earn your first $600 with Isagenix, really simply. We're going to be sharing, and some amazing team members are going to be sharing their stories. We're going to give you some tips on how to speak to your family and friends. And then we're going to show you the simple method of add people, tagging people, putting them in a message and following up. So really simple steps today. All right, so this is me. Isagenix came into my life nearly or just over 2 years, well, nearly 2 years ago. And you can see the picture on the left. That was me, and I was playing with my son Hugo in the river. And my friend so kindly sent me the photos, and I turned to her and was mortified, and I was really ashamed actually as to the photo that I saw. And at that point I said, delete it, delete it. And then I went, hang on a second, send that photo to me. That is my before picture. And I think, you know, at that point I just had my aha. And I don't know if you know, or anyone else has had that aha moment. You know, maybe you've had it, you know, just recently and you've got started, or you're looking to get started because you've seen that aha. Well, this was my aha moment. And so therefore I just dove straight in. I knew someone that did Isagenix. I then went, send me a box. I didn't care anything about it. I knew that he was a great guy and that, you know, he really did his research, and all I wanted as a mum was something quick and easy. And so I stuck to this program like glue, and I got a phenomenal result in my first 30 days, absolutely phenomenal. The next 30, by 60 days, I dropped 10 kilos, felt amazing, and couldn't stop telling people, although people couldn't stop asking me what I had done. Now, Isagenix, I'd never looked at it as an income opportunity whatsoever. However, we were at breaking point and we had lost a lot of money in a small business franchise. And basically I knew that the value of having something that I didn't have big overheads, which is what we had in our small business franchise. So I started sharing organically with my family and friends. I would message them and just share what I was doing. But I also was just posting my accountability. So there was a few ways that I started sharing Isagenix just organically. So that's sort of my story. 2 months on, 2 years, nearly 2 years on, I've had phenomenal results both physically and financially with the company, and I will be forever grateful as I continue to share this these incredible products and this incredible compensation plan with everyone. So now I'd like to introduce you to our next phenomenal person. All right. So Pete McCulloch, I would like to introduce Pete. Now, Pete was working offshore when he first found out about Isagenix, and some nurse who was working on the boat shared it with him, Mrs. Rachel Pedretti, sitting over there. He is a self-employed carpenter and has been using and sharing Isagenix for 4 years. So welcome, Pete. We'd love to hear your story.
Hey, thanks, Sarah. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll be on. Before I started on Isagenix, I had got my nutrition kind of on track. I hit my mid-40s, and I sort of decided it was time to, you know, kick things off and just get myself healthy. So yeah, I sort of got my nutrition on track, but there was still something missing. You know, I was lacking a bit of energy. I wasn't really getting the gains I wanted at the gym and getting the energy. So, as you say, I saw a post by the one and only Rach Pedretti when I was working offshore. Spoke to her about this amazing nutritional system and got started. And within 6 weeks, within 3 weeks even, I was like amazed at the difference. Yeah, so I sort of got that extra energy I was after. I was really like smashing it at the gym. As you say, this coming Friday is my 4th anniversary I've been on Isagenix. So I'm just amazing. Those photos you've got up there, day 1 and day 11, that was our 11-day reset we just did the last couple of weeks. So even after 4 years, when I want to kick it up a notch, I know with this amazing system, I can still kick it up a notch and get that extra result. So yeah, and my amazing wife Sue, she loves it as well. And you know, because I've had so much just awesome results from this, I couldn't help but not share it with friends. They came to me asking what I was doing, and I've shared it with, you know, quite a few friends and family and others that I've met since. And I've actually, you know, I've shared it enough that I can get my products paid for every month. So it's an awesome bonus for me. I love the nutritional products, and now, you know, not having to pay for them every month is just an added bonus. So, you know, it's great. And there's obviously more to come if I wish to sort of go ahead on into it and share it a bit more. But I'm loving it. Never stop doing it.
Thanks, Pete. That's phenomenal. And I love hearing your story. It's so inspiring to hear a guy, organically sharing, because we do know that, it's tough as a guy to, share things, and women do it so naturally. But because you're super passionate about it, it's so great to hear your story. So thanks, Pete.
No worries. Thanks.
Awesome. All right, this next phenomenal lady is a retired nurse now, and she's super, super passionate about nutrition. I met Kim last year when she was back over from Mexico, and she's just got such a beautiful heart and such a caring nature. Now, she currently resides in Mexico, although she's out here at the moment in Melbourne visiting her new niece, who's so beautiful, and Kim's been using the Isogenic system now for 5 years. So Kim, I'd love you to share your story.
Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, I started 5 years ago, and at the time I was working as an intensive care nurse, and I was exhausted all the time. I was one of those kind of so-called healthy people that was always the first to kind of jump on the next health thing, and I was always preparing all of my food myself, and I was really scared about eating anything out of a packet, and but I didn't feel that healthy. I'd had a bit of a bloat, and my gut was always just had unhealthy digestion, and so I just couldn't even shift the weight because I was so exhausted. So one of my good friends, Rachel, who's also a nurse, she introduced me to these products, and within a couple of days of taking the products, I felt incredible. And so I started getting my energy back. The weight just melted off, and I just started living my life I was like, wow, I've got a new purpose in life. So I'm very introverted, and I didn't want to share this at all. I thought, look, I'm just going to take these products forever, and I'm not going to tell anybody about it. So, but I ended up going to one of an Isogenics event, and I really fell in love with the culture. I really got to know everything behind this incredible company and the backstory, and I was really aligned with what they're creating. So I was able to quit my job as a nurse within 6 months and move over and live my dream life over in Mexico. So it's been incredible the last 5 years, and none of it would be possible if it wasn't for Isogenics. Yeah, so right there about now, I'm back in Australia, and I can come back because my sister's having another baby. So I'm just able to travel, work here and work over there, and it's just an absolutely incredible lifestyle. And I just love being able to help people also. Thanks, Sarah.
Kim. Your story is super inspiring, and who of you would want to, be able to travel more and, have the opportunity to leave your job that you're currently doing or do it alongside. So, it's just phenomenal to hear your story, Kim, and really inspiring for myself. So thank you. All right. So next, where are we at? Okay. So what would more dollars mean to you? Getting your products paid for, and that's what we're here to do today. Has anyone got, you can put in the chat bar, has anyone got any bills that, they really come across every single month and it's really a financial burden? Would anyone like to take that holiday? How many of you, put your hands up or put in the chat bar, how many of you get to travel every year? And how many would love to travel more? And I know that's one of my passions. I'm super passionate about travel. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Jody, yep, and yep, absolutely, likewise. So let's get into the nitty gritty of it. Next slide. Yep, mortgage, next on the list. Yep, absolutely, Pete. All right, so we're going to show you how to get your products for free. Okay, so we're using the example. Now this is where I'm telling everyone to get their pens and paper out, please. We're having a little lesson. All right, so you join and the minimum start is, and we're using the Forever Pack as an example. So it's our incredible isogenesis and a shake a day. All right, so you join on our Forever Pack and it is $211 and $24.99 membership. So you join and you click over in your back office once you're ready to share, and you become an associate. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw at the top of the page a circle, and you're going to put you in that circle. So I'm going to put Sarah. Okay. So then we're going to help 2 friends get started. Next. So you're going to share with 2 people, one on your left, so you can draw a little line down and put someone on your left, and you can put a little name in that circle, you know, your mum, your dad, your brother, your sister, someone that you know. Who would you know that eats breakfast? Who do you know that would like quick, convenient, easy nutrition? Who do you know that would love some extra energy? So just jot down 2 names, so one on your left and one on your right. So for helping 2 people, you share with 2 people, Isagenix are going to pay you a $150 Crystal Consultant bonus. So that's phenomenal. But not only that, and this is done in 30 days, not only that, they're also going to give you a $25 product coupon towards your next order that you can use. All right, so this is great. And we're going to show your friends and family how to share with 2 as well. So this is the section where it's called They Share. So you're going to help, let's say, Mary on the left share with her mum and her brother. And Isagenix are going to pay you $100. So draw this out and put some names in it. And on your right, you're going to help John share with his wife, Jenny, and his mate, Todd. Okay, and Isagenix is going to pay you another $100 for doing that. So for completing all of this within 60 days, Isagenix is going to pay you another $250 Crystal Consultant bonus. Sorry, Crystal Manager bonus. So this in total now equals $600. All right, so you've got the $150 for the Crystal Consultant. You've got $100 for helping Mary share. You've got $100 for helping John share. And for doing it in 60 days, you've got another $250. So this is totals $600. All right. Who could get excited about that? Who wants $600? Yeah, amazing. All right. And that's nearly 3 months worth of orders when you're doing the Forever Pack. So that's phenomenal. All right, so who do you know who might want to join you? So now you've got your pen and paper out, I encourage you to jot down a couple of names. You know, someone that is great with accountability. I don't know about you, but any time I used to start something, and I would start something quite often, I never have now, using Isagenix for 2 years, but someone that you go, hey, you know, come on, you want to shift 5 kilos? Can we do it together? So you're going to get paid for helping those others get healthy, which is super exciting. So you're going to help those others and jot down a list, you know, so you want to help others, you want to get them paid. Who do you know that eats? Who do you know that wants better health, more energy? Just jot down, you know, 10 names, all right? So, next. All right. So now people are like, but what do I do? And do you know what I tell people? Don't make it weird. Just be you, okay? So it's really, really simple. Keep it simple. You connect with someone like you usually do. Hey, Rachel, I'm about to do a 30-day program. And I hear that, you know, it can increase your energy. It can make you feel phenomenal. Your sleep's going to improve. And you can get rid of a few sticky kilos. Do you want to join me? I'm looking for an accountability buddy. It's as simple as that. And we've come up with a little sample message down the bottom, but make it your own, really make it your own. So share your products with excitement. I don't know about you, but spring racing's coming up. We've got Christmas parties. We've got lots of different things. So share your story. And you can just do this through a simple phone call. Hey, Mum, this is what I did. Mum, I'm about to start this program. Would you like to get started? Yeah, absolutely. Send me the box. What is it? Doesn't matter. We're doing it together. All right, a text message, and just be you and keep it really simple and don't make it weird, okay? And if you have a current story already, share your story. And if you don't, you can share someone else's. So we've all got phenomenal stories, and you've heard some incredible testimonies tonight. So please share someone else's story. Look, I'm not sure if it's for you, and I'm giving it a red hot crack too, but I've heard Kim, she got phenomenal results, and I'm really excited to try this. So if you've got any questions about sharing, please reach out to the person that added you to the page. And they're so great when you can do that, and they can help you out with a few suggestions if you're not sure. All right, next. Okay, so then we've got a really, really simple way to invite people to the page. So basically it's called ATMF. So it's add, tag, message, and follow up. All right, so let's go into add. All right, so adding is simply adding anyone that you've invited to take a look, or anyone that you've messaged to our Healthy Living page. So, hey Rachel, I'm not sure if you wanted to start this 30-day system with me. I'll add you to our Healthy Living page and you can check it out. All right, so this is our Facebook group. So we add everyone to this page. It's like people can have a look for themselves, do their own research with, you know, great testimonials, and all the product information is on this page. Okay, so then we're going to, once they're added to the page, we're going to tag them. So we're going to tag them in the announcements section. The announcements section has got a great video that they can look at. And it's also got great info and commonly asked questions as well up the top there as well, direct you to our units. So just tag them in the announcements section. Once we've done that, we are going to then message. So what we're going to do is, it's really simple. Put them in a message. And if people don't use messages, you can do a phone call, but put them in a message. So through Messenger, you can put them in a message with like myself and Kim and your person. Or if you've got a friend, so say I've got a friend, I would put them in a message with myself and Rachel. So put them in a three-way message of someone that's supporting you or has reached out to you, and they can ask any questions about, you know, any queries that they have, and really reassure them and help them out through the whole process. So it's that third-party validation which really allows people to feel comfortable, and they can ask any questions. And if you don't know, like, you don't have to know the answers, your person or support person will help you out there. Okay, and then we're going to follow up. So always just follow up with your friends and ask if they're enjoying the page. How are you finding the Healthy Living page? Did you manage to watch the video? And are you ready to get started with me? It's as simple as that. Would you like to get started with me? It's only a yes or a no. You know, and it's, would you offer someone dessert? Would you like some dessert? No, not tonight. You don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about it. It's really simple. So just ask them if they're ready to get started with you. All right. So, and then we have a phenomenal online session which happens every Tuesday evening. So this is another great way to, on a Monday we're doing the Eat for Free, but if you've invited someone, if you've added them to the Healthy Living page, if they've tagged them in the announcements post, if you put them in a message, then you can invite them to our online session that we have. And that's just all about the Forever Pack and how to get started really simply on Isagenix. So they can sit there like you're doing now and watch it from their comfort of your own home. All right, so where to next? I hope that was really simple to get started. It is going to be the same time next week, so 8 p.m. Monday evening on our Zoom call. It's exactly the same Zoom number every single week. We're going to be having some absolutely incredible people share their story next week. I'm super excited. We've got a good one as well. And we're going to be moving on to the next step of just past use, share, they share, and more simple strategies for sharing your stories. So thank you everyone for jumping on. I'm really grateful. And do we have any questions?
I'm going to stop the stream, okay? And we'll stop the recording.